Alrighty, I wanted to make a quick video because I noticed that normally whenever they come out with these big updates and everything for the festivals and all that, they typically update their website, and I did not see them update it, or at least nobody posted about it during like the first day that the patch notes were out and everything. But I've seen a couple of screenshots of Percival in game, and I was like, hey, where are people finding this and everything on Twitter? So I have found it, and it is on their website. They have updated it, and I just wanted to go over this because they go over a couple of things that they're updating in part 2 of the festival, which should be in around 2 weeks and everything. I know we haven't even gotten the update on global just yet. If you don't know, it should be coming out on Tuesday/Monday night, depending on your time zone. But they do go over a couple of things in the update for part 2. So you can see right here, this is the first thing, the Four Knights of the Apocalypse prologue. Our adventure continues. The first update is coming for the sequel story, the Four Knights of the Apocalypse, during the part 2 update. And we pretty much already knew that. They announced that in a dev notes not too long ago, that we were going to be getting the Four Knights chapter 1 in the second half of the update. I assume we're going to be getting Percival, considering that the screenshot that I've been seeing all over Twitter is of Percival in game. But if we keep scrolling down here, we will see a couple more interesting things here. So they go over some of the other stuff that's been updated, like the logins and everything. But you get down here, it's typically on this one right here. It says, oh, check out the new lobby screen with the adventure log and everything. But when you scroll over to this picture of Percival, which I've been seeing everywhere, it says new Tavern theme added during the part 2 update. So currently we have the Season 1 Tavern, we have the Season 3 Tavern, and then now I think we're going to be getting a Four Knights of the Apocalypse, maybe Season 1 Tavern, which is kind of just like them on the road. Because if I'm not mistaken, during the first season, he's kind of like traveling around with these like circus members. And so, yeah, it looks kind of cool. You can see the merchant guy who, has all of the different shops and stuff like that. He's over here. It just looks like a whole brand new tavern. I'm assuming we will be getting tavern cosmetics for this as well, so it kind of does make me think that they're trying to maybe go back to like that beginning of the game feel, because we're going to be getting a whole new storyline and everything like that. The last thing that they go over here is the adventure log, which I'm pretty sure this is in part 1 of the update. But if you scroll down right here, I already had a guy comment, saying like, hey, where's the Fort Solgres, update that they said? And you can see right here during the part 2 update, Fort Solgres revamp. Attribute dungeons are merged, so you don't have to worry about for some reason, the green, red, and blue book dungeons having their own XP pots for whatever reason. I mean, they were always the same items regardless. So those are now merged into one. You can see that it's sharing the bottom slot with the gold dungeon right here down at the bottom. And then all of the books are right next to each other. You don't have to scroll through them, which I think is kind of nice. It just, gets rid of a little bit more confusion. And then you have the Fort Solgres like special dungeon up here. And then right next to it, you're going to have the battle events section, which is where you do those battle events that come out like every week when they do an update. You have like 1 week, you do a couple of challenges, get some rewards, and then there's typically 2 diamonds per battle event when you complete the whole thing. So that's kind of cool. But it also says right here, higher difficulty added, which I'm assuming means that instead of there being the highest difficulty right now giving you 5-star stuff with a chance of dropping 6-star stuff, you're probably going to have like a hell difficulty or an extreme. I actually don't remember what the highest difficulty is right now, and I don't have the game up, but there's going to be a new difficulty, which I assume is going to be dropping the highest rarity material. I don't necessarily know if we're going to be getting like UR pendants or anything like that, but we'll have to see whenever the update drops. I'm sure they're going to be going over this a little bit more in detail. They have, they talk about the Awakening materials merged. We've already got that. That was actually the pre-anniversary update. Daily tasks overhaul, that's in the part 1 festival update. Hawk Pass revamp is in the part 1 update. Coin Shop revamp is in the part 1 update, even though it's really not much of a revamp, unfortunately. And then the Memory Crystal material exchange is also in the part 1 update. So if you have a ton of one of these, like giants or fairies, for example, because you probably don't want to upgrade those as much as the other races, you could swap those for LR coins, which is kind of nice. So other than that, that's pretty much all I have for you. Something just small that I kind of wanted to go over, because this little picture right here of Percival in this apparently new tavern really piqued my interest, and I was like, where are people finding this? So yeah, that's pretty much where it is. So anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe. I'll see you later.